Hello, welcome. Going to play about 4 races in the single player, and let me just show you around the various options first. This here is the credits. This is the statistics. So it keeps track of a bunch of things. And this is just the only options you can adjust here is the sound and the music. And this is basically the controls. They list a few things and what the different power-ups do. Oddly enough, there's no reverse button, and I've crashed into walls a bunch of times. You can't really get out of it because you can't back up. Instead you have to wait for the game to reset you on the track, which is a bit annoying. Okay, the shop is an in-game shop. Yeah, you collect coins or tokens, I'm not sure what they call those. While you're racing, you just drive over them and then you can spend them here. Just bought a bunch of stuff. It's really not even that many things. Yeah, I haven't played a lot. Anything with that, well, the stock things you start with, but anything else with a check mark, or what I bought. Well, maybe there are a lot then, but it's just, I don't know how much you need these. You can, you know, hold on to your money and buy the best ones at the end. You can mix and match too, like they're themed for the various shows represented, but they don't have to be on any specific vehicle. This multiplayer is a bunch of split screen options, 2, 3, or 4 player. And single player, time attack is, you know, just racing solo, trying to set the best lap times. Free race I'm not going to do, but I'll show you the tracks here since they list them. There's solo and team race options here and in the Grand Prix. So the team race is, I'm just going to cycle through these from the start as I talk. The team race, you know, it's just 2 players that are part of the same team, and they add the points together after each race. So you get points based on your 1 through 10 finish, and then the 2 players that are on the same team just are ranked based on their combined points. There's a lot of tracks. They're not very detailed, as you can kind of tell from these pictures. But a lot of tracks is good. The game itself, I'm not gonna really do a review. I mean, you can see if you think it's good or not, but I don't think it is. So I'll do a team race, even though it really doesn't matter. It's just a random computer character will join me. So you got beginner, regular, and expert. It's just multiplying how much experience you get at the end of each race. I don't really know what the experience amounts to. So there's 6 cups to start, and there's 3 more that can be unlocked. So I don't think I've tried this one yet. I'll just take this one. So you can see the characters here now. Originally the press release, the first one, got people excited because it indicated there would be 12 shows represented, but it turns out there's only 4 shows represented, and 12 characters in all. So you can see here, if you know your characters, who they are. I don't know these shows too well. I mean, I know who the turtles are, and I know who most of these characters are, even though I haven't really watched most of these shows. I think I saw SpongeBob once. There's Patrick, Sandy. I think those 3 are from SpongeBob, and if you're watching you probably know. I think the next 3 are from Rugrats. Reptar, Angelica, and Tommy. And then Arnold from Hey Arnold. I assume Helga is as well, and then you got the 4 turtles, who all go by their nicknames here. Mikey, Donnie, Leo, and Raph. So I usually play as a turtle because I like the turtles. I mean, I'm familiar with the ones from the late 80s, early 90s. I haven't seen this version of the show. So you don't pick your teammate, the computer will just give me someone as a teammate. So then you can adjust the car with all the parts that have been purchased. I'm going to leave it where it is, but just cycle so you can see those are the stock tires. So I have Turtle Van tires, but you can also see up in the upper left the statistic, the ratings for the car do change, so I'll just go with the best things I have. And a spoiler in the stock jet ski, this game I think takes more cues from Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed, or All-Stars Racing Transformed, the second kart racer that came out last console generation. First one was Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. The second one had transforming, and that's what these do. They go from car. It is basically a glider, not really a plane. It's not like the Sega game where you stay in the air a long time. It's very brief. There's just big gaps in the track where you glide from one end to the other. And then the boat, that's just going through slime. There's some tracks it's basically a river of slime, and because this is Nickelodeon, they use slime instead of water. And slime also is how you power the turbo boost. And there's various paint jobs. I've unlocked a few. Then when you do team races, you can select a team color, but all that matters really is on the final results screen. You can see who your teammate is. So each cup, I believe, is 4 races. Sometimes there's a bonus race, just like a minute, where you try to pick up coins. I don't know what triggers that, because I don't always see it. Then there's these elimination type races. I'm starting in this boat form. This is an elimination race, so you gotta stay near the front of the pack to not get eliminated. Because they're in slime, you get a lot of turbo boosting. Of course, when you get out in front in a kart race, then you get hit by everybody's weapon, and now I'm in last place. I got the glide, I guess, from boosting off the ramp. I've never actually done that, but I haven't played all the tracks. These are land mines, or sea mines, I guess. So you may notice, the characters don't say anything. It's a little odd for a Nickelodeon licensed game. You'd think that would add a lot of personality to the game, but there's no announcer, like, or narrator or anything. Just strictly this background music and some sound effects. Hopefully my teammate is not eliminated. I haven't noticed them. I guess they'd have a green triangle above their head. It's like there are 2 purple racers ahead of me. I guess that power-up's only good if you're near somebody. Oh yeah, I think that may have just said that my teammate was eliminated. Oh, I barely got first there. Teammate did okay in the middle there. So this was published by GameMill Entertainment. GameMill doesn't release a lot of games, and most of its games come out near the end of the year, like during the holiday shopping season. And a lot of them are licensed, you know, carry licensed properties like this as the main selling point. Certainly not big budget. Last gen, more on DS, GameMill published a lot of Disney games. Why Disney hasn't really put much money into video games aside from briefly having Disney Infinity, but doesn't seem to care much about games. So GameMill published games based on Frozen and Big Hero 6, maybe some others. The developer I'm not too familiar with. Bamtang. Look at its website, and made some digital PC games, some mobile games. I think this is probably its first retail release. And the only game I recognized on its site was a Power Rangers game. It was released digitally on PS4, Xbox One, and maybe something else. Now it's sand slows you down, it's kind of a shortcut. Although they all kind of went ahead of me, even the ones that went through the sand, so maybe not. It is pretty easy to go from the back to the front, as long as the lap is long enough. Although it doesn't seem to take too long. You can look behind. And there they are. Sometimes they will, little captions will pop up in the corner. The character's talking. There he goes, now I'm angry, he said. But that's all the character interaction that happens. Oh, that, my teammate got second. Never seen a computer on my team do that well. I think we're dominating. And the game's harmless, it's just, I don't know, it just feels, doesn't have much excitement or personality, or I don't know, it's not very detailed. It's colorful in the sense there's a lot of color. It's not very bright though. Just, oh, I missed the thing. Yeah, this is like a slalom race. I only missed 5 of these. I try to mix it up a bit. The problem basically is that the game has a license, which I think is where most of the development funds went. And that also makes the price higher than it really should be for what's here. When I did the Paw Patrol video, I kept messing up the price. This one is $39.99. So I don't think there's a lot here, aside from courses. I haven't played a lot of Mario Kart, which is obviously considered the best kart racing series and the one that started or got kart racing really popular. But being a Sega fan, I like the one I mentioned earlier, the Sonic and All-Star Racer Racing Transformed. There is another game in development, though it's just Sonic characters. I like the other Sega characters, like Shinobi, and Shenmue, Golden Axe. But the next one is just Sonic. It's called Team Sonic Racing. And that is currently targeting a March 2019 release. So, there will be another option. Probably be a good one. Same developer as the other games, Sumo Digital. I think that's probably the best bet. On PS4 and Xbox One is just wait for that unless you really want kart racing or love Nickelodeon a lot. Maybe it's enough to just have these characters. Oh boy, I'm getting hit right near the end. Yeah, I got bumped it right there. Yeah, I got a huge lead. Never done this well in a team race because the computer often finishes near the bottom. So obviously if you have a Nintendo Switch, Mario Kart is your go-to kart racer. But like I said, PS4, not much at retail. There is the All-Star Boot Racing. I don't even know if I mentioned it before because I've recorded this a few times. Mostly because the volume was way too loud in the game. It was drowning me out. So I hope this one is clear. But the All-Star Fruit Racing game isn't very good either. It's another retail release. This one's kind of neat. You're driving over the giant keyboard. The All-Star Fruit Racing is just not so different than this, I guess, in that it just feels kind of bland to me. But that one doesn't have any recognizable characters. It's just all fruit themes. None of these races really have much in the way of the gliding. Yeah, the unique thing about the fruit game is that the power-ups can be changed by linking them 4 different ways. So like your car can alter the way the power-up works. You collect different types of fruits that power 4 different types of power-ups. No, I'm not explaining it well, but you can just alter it kind of on the fly the way that they link together and what they'll do. It's faster to drive on this color. This bottom part slows down the car. Oh, hit as I took off. It just knocked me out there. Like I said, it isn't terrible. It's certainly playable. Just driving carts around. But if I didn't see that I was driving Raphael, I really wouldn't notice. I mean, it's because he doesn't say anything. It's like characters don't really differentiate themselves too much. Only fourth, but doesn't matter too much. Yeah, my teammate was near the bottom that time. Yeah, so one of those bonus races didn't pop up. I don't know what those are. Just like I mentioned, where you just collect coins for a minute. Oh, 3 turtles made it up there. And that's it. Alright, so I'll end it here. Thanks for watching.